Greetings. Once again, welcome to the Kingdom Culture Center. We're going to talk about now, we'll speak on hypocrisy amongst the teachers, the believers, the preachers. And it's sad because those who're supposed to represent does it poorly. And I want you to understand this. I want you to know this. In God's kingdom, listen to me and listen to me clearly. It's a government. The kingdom is a government. Okay? Christianity is a religion. And all the denominations are religions. They're based upon membership. I want you to understand something else. That when you teach something, you abide by it. You abide by the same teaching and you live by it that you're teaching others. Listen what Jesus said. I want you to turn to Matthew, the 23rd chapter. Listen what the king said. And I'm going to take my time and try to articulate this to you. Then Jesus said, the 23rd chapter, starting with the first verse. Then Jesus said to the crowd of his disciples, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. I want you to understand something. When the disciples were with the king, they had a privilege. Ours is embracing him by faith after he's gone and believing in his word. So we're counted as seeds of Abraham because of Abraham's faith in him, God promised him that his descendants would be like the sand of the sea. We go on. So you must be careful to do the law, and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So you must be, the third verse. So you must be careful to do everything that they tell you, but do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. Now, I want you to understand something. I've seen, since I've been on this planet, many preachers do one thing, their wives do something else, and it's bad. That's religion. I have yet to attend, since I have embraced the kingdom, a religious institution, unless I'm going there to speak or to teach on the kingdom. Why? Because the kingdom government and religion do not jive. It's like oil and water. Better yet, it's like fire and water. Fire and water cannot occupy the same space at the same time. Many of us has gotten to that point where we don't want to speak the truth concerning God's Constitution due to the fact we don't want to offend no one. You better get that out of your head, because the kingdom government, when you speak, Jesus spoke, it didn't matter who he offended. It was his Father's message. Repent. Turn around. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Listen what he goes on to say. Here's what happens with those with not a pure mind and unrighteous thoughts. The fourth verse, they tie up heavy, cumbersome loads and put them on other people's shoulders. But they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them. You know what I've learned? If you're not getting the proper nourishment in your meals to help you grow, and you go to this restaurant every day or every other day, and they're not feeding you the proper meals where you can grow and your body mature and be healthy, then why do you go and pay your money? Excuse me. You know, I look at the religious institutions and the churches and all of them. They're getting the teachers, the pastors are getting really, they give a little to the community and a little here, a little there, but yet they're constantly growing, and they have so much money that they can't live in a house less than $2 million, 8 or 9 bedrooms. And we keep feeding these people. Jesus only spoke about tithes one time. Well, check it out. One time. And that was during a rich man. And he had covered all bases. And then he asked the man, he told the man, said, all these things I've done. And Jesus says, okay, sell all you have and give it to the poor. That's the only time that Jesus spoke about tithes. Think about it. People around you, you pay your tithe in these institutions and give it to these so-called quote unquote representatives of the king. And yet they live high on the hog. I heard one man say, one individual, $60 million for a jet, not more. But the community is starving people, and come on. Don't be blind. Don't be deceived. If you're not properly getting fed there, you go to a restaurant, back to the restaurant, and you're not getting fed, why pay your money? And yet you're getting fed somewhere else and you're eating healthy, but you pay your money because you're a member there. You got to wake up and smell the coffee, my daughter once told me. These people, these same individuals that you pay your money to, the question is, who do they pay their tithes to? And I look at it, thousands of people every day. They take the same thing, but yet they don't pay. It hurts to see people. I'm not talking about black people, white people, Chinese people. I mean all people. Jesus' message was simple. Even a child could understand it. Believe in me and obey the word. I'm going to reiterate that again. Believe in me and obey the word. We go on. Let me read something else to you, the 5th verse. Everything they do is done for the people to see. I want you to, as I read these scriptures, God's Constitution, the 23rd chapter of Matthew, I want you to follow. Think. They make their fallacies wide and tassels. He was speaking about the Jews, the religious people, on their garment long. They loved the place of honor at banquets and the most important seats in the synagogues, church folk, banquets, nice cars. That doesn't make you. That's temporary. All these things are temporary. I've come to know that I stay focused. And that's what you must do. Stay focused on the message. Stay focused on the word. Don't listen to these crooks. That's what they are. I'm just putting it out there. They're crooks. They're deceiving you. And yet, you keep feeding them. Look, My time is short right here, but next time we'll talk a little further in this. Until then,